Weeping can be a powerful tool for self-care and emotional release. It can provide comfort and help us gain support from those around us. It can also reduce physical and emotional pain, improve our mood, and release stress. Just a reminder, if you like the content in this video, don't forget to show your support. However, it is important to be aware that tears can also be a sign of distress or a manifestation of a mental health issue, and to seek help if necessary. If you find yourself shedding more tears than usual, or for longer durations, it could be a sign that something is not quite right. Pay attention to any changes in your emotional state, and take note of any seemingly insignificant matters that could be causing distress. It is also important to remember that too much crying can be a sign of something positive, such as a deepening of your connection with yourself and your feelings. If you find yourself in a flood of tears, take a moment to reflect on the source of your sorrow and seek assistance if needed. Have you ever felt so overwhelmed that you just couldn't help but cry? You're not alone. Tears can be a sign of a range of emotional and physical issues, from depression to hormonal imbalances. Our culture, gender, and social norms can shape how we express our emotions, and when our basic needs are not met, it can have a huge impact on our emotional well-being. Gaslighting can make us feel invalidated, while stress can make it harder to manage our emotions, often leading to tears. Ineffective communication can also lead to feelings of rage and exasperation. If you are feeling overwhelmed with sorrow, I understand how difficult it can be. There are a few potential solutions that may help you to feel better. Taking deep breaths, engaging in physical activity, or talking to a trusted friend are all great ways to start. It may be beneficial to take a break from the source of your tears and focus on something else for a while to gain a new perspective. However, it is important to remember that these strategies may not work for everyone, and unfortunately, the tears may still come even after trying these solutions. Don't let your emotions overwhelm you. Take back control of your life by equipping yourself with strategies and diversions to ward off potential problems. When you feel overwhelmed, try to lighten the mood with a cheerful or humorous thought. Focus on your breathing and survey your environment. Unwind your facial muscles and take a sip of water, followed by a yawn to reduce the lump in your throat. Engaging in physical activity is an excellent way to increase endorphin levels and provide a distraction from distress. Acknowledge your emotions, adjust your actions, converse with the confident, and jot down your thoughts to tackle issues and reduce stress. If you want to stop crying, try inhaling deeply through your nose and feel your belly expand with the air. Then exhale slowly until your belly deflates. Deep breathing exercises can be incredibly beneficial. This can help you to calm down and gain control over your feelings. However, it is important to remember that shedding tears is a natural reaction to certain circumstances and can be beneficial in managing emotions. Therefore, it is essential to find a balance between recognizing your emotions and dealing with them in a constructive manner. If you have been feeling like you're crying more lately, you're not alone. It could be due to a difficult period in your life, such as a broken heart, a bereavement, or a layoff. It could be a sign of depression or anxiety, or even a physical ailment. Alternatively, it could be a sign of joy or satisfaction, such as when celebrating a momentous event or achieving a milestone. Whatever the reason, it's important to take the time to understand why you are feeling this way and to seek help if needed. If you find yourself feeling overwhelmed by tears, it could be a sign of a mental health issue such as a mood or personality disorder. Hormonal imbalance due to menstruation, pregnancy, burnout, anxiety, depression, or grief. In our society, where extroversion is the norm, it is more socially acceptable to cry. However, if the tears become too much to handle, it is important to seek help. Remember, shedding tears can be a natural response to stress or sorrow, and does not necessarily mean that you have a mental health problem. We all experience times when we feel overwhelmed and need to cry. It can be a powerful way to express our emotions, needs, and situations. Crying can help us gain the support of those close to us, reduce physical and emotional pain, boost morale, and relieve stress. To reduce the amount of tears you shed, there are a few strategies you can use, such as having a few items on hand to help distract you, thinking of something cheerful or amusing, taking a few deep breaths, and getting some exercise. It is important to be aware that excessive crying can be indicative of mood or personality disorders, hormonal fluctuations, burnout, anxiety, depression, and grief. So if you are concerned about your mental health, it is essential to seek professional help.